days around.
Hello and welcome to the Tottenham America channel. Today we will be previewing the big game of the World Cup as Messi and Argentina take on Mbappe and France in the World Cup final. Probably the best matchup of the World Cup final that we've seen in a couple of editions of the World Cup, as Argentina look to add to their 2 World Cup titles and France look to become the first team in 60 years to successfully defend their world champions status. This match will be tomorrow, Sunday, December 18th, 2022 at 10 a.m. Eastern. The referee will be Simon Marciniak of Poland. It will be at the Lusail Iconic Stadium in Lusail, Qatar. And you can watch this match in the U.S. on Fox for English commentary and Peacock or Telemundo for Spanish commentary. We're going to start by running through each team's road to the final, starting with Argentina.
Argentina's World Cup campaign started off with a 2-1 loss against Saudi Arabia, which was a complete shock for the entire world. Although they did bounce back in their second match in the group stage with a 2-0 win against Mexico, courtesy of goals from Messi and Enzo Fernandez. Their last game was a 2-0 win against Poland to secure their qualification for the knockout stages, with courtesy of goals from Julian Alvarez and Alexis McAllister. Their first game in the knockout stages in their round of 16 match was a 2-1 win against Australia. Australia did get 1 goal back after Argentina went 2-0 up with a Enzo Fernandez own goal. And for Argentina, it was Julian Alvarez and Lionel Messi, the dangerous 2 at the front for Argentina this World Cup, doing the damage for them. Then in the quarterfinals, it was Molina who opened the scoring to give Argentina the lead, 1-0 against Netherlands. And then Messi scored from a penalty, 2-0 Argentina. Then Netherlands had 2 late goals to equalize 2-2, went into a penalty shootout, and Argentina won 4-3 on penalties and advanced into the semifinals, where they won 3-0 against Croatia, starting off with a Messi penalty and followed by 2 Julian Alvarez goals to put them in the final of the FIFA World Cup.
As for Didier Deschamps' side, who looked to defend the World Cup title and avoid the Champions' curse, their World Cup tenure started off with a convincing win against Australia, 4-1. Mbappe netting once, Giroud becoming France's all-time top goal scorer, and Rabiot scoring. But they did begin the match conceding, with Goodwin scoring for Australia within the opening 10 minutes. France became the first team at the World Cup to qualify for the knockout stage and avoid the Champions' curse by beating Denmark by 2-1 with a Mbappe brace. They did, however, go on to lose 1-0 to Tunisia. Khazri scored in the 58th minute to get the goal for the African nation, but France didn't have to worry. They still placed top of the group above Australia. Into the knockout stages, and they faced against second place of Argentina's Group C, and they beat Poland by a 2-goal differential. Giroud and an Mbappe brace getting the better over a Lewandowski late penalty. Moving into the quarterfinals, and they faced probably their biggest opposition in England. Tchouameni gets the opening goal, Kane equalizes from the penalty spot, and then Giroud finds the winner in the 78th minute. England having a chance to equalize, but Harry Kane missing a penalty. Moving into the semifinals, and they faced the last African nation in the competition, Morocco, who were the history makers, and they saw past them quite easily with Theo Hernandez and Randal Kolo Muani scoring for the Frenchmen, sending them to the World Cup final. This is going to be a crazy game.
We saw in the 2018 World Cup in the round of 16 between Argentina and France, it was quite a goal fest. France won 4-3. Argentina looking to get their revenge on France and looking to get their king, Lionel Messi, his first World Cup, which he deserves.
Yeah. So it's going to be, I mean, both sides, they've each got a star player, a star scorer. For Argentina, it's Messi on 5 goals. For France, it's Mbappe on 5 goals as well. So we'll see the Golden Boot decided as well tomorrow, who the winner is.
Yeah, they also have 2 other players trailing, as in Giroud, who I believe is on either three or 4 goals, and Julian Alvarez, who's on 4 goals for them. So they've got some good front attacking players, both sides. So I think it's going to be another goal fest, just like the round of 16 last World Cup.
But that's when you look at their defenses. Argentina's biggest problem last time was their defense. They had no one that they could rely on, but this time they found a secure partnership really in Romero and Otamendi at the back and Acuna and Molina on the wings. Emi Martinez, shock, he's doing incredible in goalkeeping. But France can match that. Upamecano and Varane at center back, Teo Hernandez and Koundé and the wing backs, and Hugo Lloris, who has not been in great form for Spurs, pulled out some top drawer saves in the knockout rounds for France. And so it's going to be an interesting battle.
Yeah, France haven't been the most convincing in defense because it did take them until the semifinals to keep a clean sheet.
That's true.
But other than that, their defense was held pretty solid because most of the games they only did concede 1 goal, which is not bad.
Yeah. And then moving into midfield, if you look at both teams' midfields, last time out, I think Argentina had a big weakness in midfield. They didn't have anyone who really took the midfield on physically. But this time they've got players like DePaul, Fernandez, and McAllister, who has come out of nowhere, by the way. Alexis McAllister has come out of absolutely nowhere. I did not know he was built like this.
He just came out of Brighton and Hove Albion, and now he's playing for Argentina in the World Cup and did get his first goal in the group stage against Poland.
Yeah.
So, and now he's likely to play in the World Cup final for Argentina. Yeah. Went from playing for Brighton and Hove Albion in the Premier League to World Cup final.
Yeah, that's crazy. And as for France, they've got Rabiot and Tchouaméni in midfield, and then Griezmann, who's literally can play center back or striker wherever he wants. So I think both teams are so level across the pitch. It's going to be such a good game of football.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Okay, both soccer and football. It's going to be a great game to watch for any World Cup fan around the world. It's hard to predict this one, I think.
Hard to predict. Anything could happen. I don't think this game is going to be blown as wide open as the third place match we saw today. We saw there were 2 goals in the opening 10 minutes. I don't think it's not going to be that wide open. Teams are going to hold their defense is a little tighter, especially Argentina. I don't think they're going to put some extra resistance in defense, especially where Mbappe is playing. Because he can just glide by almost any defender. But we saw that when they played against England, he was almost shut down by Kyle Walker. He defended him brilliantly. Yeah. So, Molina could, I don't know, they might have to at times double up on that side. Yeah. Maybe one midfielder coming back to help out with Mbappe.
Which I think would be Fernandez or DePaul. Because those are kind of the more industrial workers of Argentina's midfield.
Yeah, McAllister is more of an attacker.
Yeah, definitely. To handle Messi will be interesting, whether he plays down the center or if he plays on the wing. But I have a feeling Messi's found most of his success playing as almost that kind of hold back number 9 and number 10, right behind Alvarez and Di Maria or whoever. Or he plays in a pair up top with 2 players, with Di Maria or Alvarez.
Yeah, I think him playing at cam, attacking midfielder, will benefit for Argentina. Yeah. And it's been proved. He's been playing a lot better there. He started out, I believe he played against Saudi Arabia. I believe he played winger. I don't think he played.
Yeah, no, he didn't play. He didn't play.
And then they started playing him there as a number 10. He's been creating all of Argentina's chances. Yeah. Everything flows through Messi for Argentina right now. All their attacking moves. So that will be a crucial part for Argentina in this final.
Yeah. Undoubtedly. So what's your score prediction? I know it's kind of hard to give one here, but what's your score prediction?
I think Argentina can get a win here. I'm going to say 2-1.
I'm going to say that we'll go to extra time, and I think Argentina will pull it out. I think it's inevitable, and as good as France have been, I kind of want to see Messi win a World Cup. So that's our predictions for the World Cup final. If you enjoyed and want to see more World Cup content, after the final. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Comment down below your predictions for this incredible game that we're about to witness tomorrow. And until next time,
Come on, you Spurs!